Hey, what's going on, boys? Swaggy here now, and for get done to the activity for today here. Today we'll be checking out a new video by Alan Becker called The Green's Channel Influencer Arc Episode 1. I wanted to go ahead and check it out since it looked really interesting and overall was really got my interest here. So that if you do, please go check out the actual video itself here, link down below, and of course out. And if you're doing anything for the apping, like I said, please go check out Alan Becker and everybody else a part of it yourself here. They all worked really hard, deserve support, and put so much time and effort to this. It was honestly insane. So please go check them out. Like I said, link down below. I'm gonna go ahead and just scroll through this. Okay, there we go. That's video though. Let's get to the activity stuff here. No more distractions. I'm ready. Okay. 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 That's sick. This song they got down here. Bouncing the ball. Damn. Yo. Okay. Okay, they got Alan involved. At least they got him involved. Yo, that was sick. Nice. Love this camera work. Oh, okay. I'm loving these songs, by the way. So cool. That was actually so sick. I love that. Okay, now he's taking the footage and he's importing it. W. Ooh. That looks very complicated. Okay. Oh, that's sick. Put it onto YouTube. That. Okay, give me a second here. I'll be right back. No way. This is actually a channel. Okay. That's a story for another day. I am not gonna get into this right now, but I'm not gonna lie. When they started doing that, I'm like, okay, that looks a little bit just, too official. Let me go ahead and check out if there's actually a thing here. Yeah, it is. This is that. Okay, that's actually really funny. Props to Alan Becker for that creativity. I love that. Anyways, back to our regularly scheduled program. Give me a second here. Alright, we're back. Let's get back to the actual video itself here. Anyways, wild trick shots. Let's get into it. W video. W video by the way. Oh, hey, look. They got their visual effects there. Okay. They're getting into editing now. Oh no, that's the second part. That's that second video they're doing. Oh, okay, skitty. So cool. Oh, green screen. Dang. W. W. This editing goes crazy. I'm loving this so far. Jeez, they're making this look so complicated. Oh, just remember. Okay. That biggest project here. How long is that gonna take? 45 years? Superior. 5 hours. That is so dang true. 2 hours. Yeah, they made it to 5 hours complete. That stuff is sparking. Yep, system memory. You gotta be careful about that. Start off small there. In order to save on time, you sometimes gotta do things the simpler way. Okay. Nice. It's just simple explosions. Always a W. Ooh. That thing is still sparking. Oh. What is this? W video. Oh, okay. Oh, it's dang near glitching. Down. Okay, I'm getting right into the action. Damn. Location. Bro's gonna damage those superpowers. Fight. Yep, both got superpowers. The whole screen. So good. For those getting heated up. Immersive video. Oh, eat all of it. Knocking all that stuff up. Throw the guy now. Okay, W. Miniaturized it. Can't throw into the recycling bin. That's just the hardest one. Okay. That's what we're gonna say today. W video. So just getting back into the cycling bin. Empty it now, empty it now, empty that thing out now. Yes, sir. We win. Oh. This is cool. A W video. Okay. Okay. So that was very cool. I'm not gonna lie, that was really sick, and I love that just so much. Now, no, that video though, just get to the actual just deep dive ODS stuff here. Now, before I get to the deep dive, please go check out the actual ODS stuff. They work really hard to support, so please go check them out. Link down below. And of course, I do like I usually say, before I get to the deep dive, please consider hitting the like button. I'm gonna leave. Like I said, go ahead, hit the like button, and of course consider subscribing. That's just helps out so much to the channel stuff and just helps me out a ton. So please consider doing that. And of course, notification bell, and of course the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think about the actual stuff here. Whether you liked it, you hated it, that's really interesting, or you didn't find it interesting at all. At least leave your thoughts on the actual stuff here down below. And of course, like I said, for the bell icon, if you want to get notified for any future video that comes out from this channel itself here. And so I will be checking out any more future installments of this, of this influencer arc. So of course, I'm really excited to see how that goes. But if you want to see those videos when they come out, hit the notification bell. That's kind of what it's there for. But aside from that, without further ado, let's get right into the actual. Let's just get right into the actual just deep dive itself here. Now, of course, I'm gonna start off with the main three aspects here. The actual plot itself here. The actual choreography. Well, I'll go into three. Yeah. First off, like I said, plot itself here. Second off, probably just gonna be the. Well, I would usually do like plot, voice acting, and then just like visuals themselves here. But I think I'm gonna go plot, like what's the word for it? Like where it's not like actually talking, it's more like maybe body language, and then of course like just visuals themselves. Let's get on to it. Now, of course, starting out the plot itself is very simple. First of all, I can't believe they actually had a tiny little phone here for the beginning. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually really fire. Like, look at this. Look at that little tiny phone. It's got a stick figure on it too. That's such a W. I love it. But it's sad little, like I said, it starts off from the just a regular day for the the stick figures themselves here. They're playing a good old game of basketball, and of course Green has decided to go ahead and try to record it. And of course, after seeing just how good they were at basketball, they decided, hey, let's just go ahead and edit this together so that we can see it as a group here. And then of course Red comes up with the idea, hey, let's put it onto a bigger platform so we can watch it from the couch. Then they end up making a whole channel for Green, and they upload it there. And then just from there it just kind of goes into this sort of a superhero movie they record. And then of course it ends up going ends up leading us to our next conflict here when they try to over edit the video itself here. It comes out sparking and just like completely laggy and broken. And so after that they kind of just go ahead and simplify it a lot but then of course that abandoned footage is still there, and then gains sentience, and then seems to want revenge, or at least tries to communicate at first. But it looks like through like its glitchy nature, it just kind of started attacking them. Maybe because it's kind of just stuck in that moment of this film. That's kind of just its entire lifespan. And then of course after that though, we get a really cool fight scene itself here that ends off with the actual characters themselves winning, or our stick figures winning. And then of course then we just kind of ended off and call it a day. But aside from that, the plot itself here is not hard to understand. It honestly isn't. And of course it's very simplistic in its nature, which I love, because honestly there's all these like just amazing stories out there that just kind of get so complicated and so lost in the sauce that they lose out on some basic things that can just make a video fun, which is the characters themselves and how they interact with the situation and how they kind of get through it. Like I said, such as with like stories like FNAF, like it's been going on for so long. I don't think FNAF is gonna end at this point or ever. Like I said, just it gets so lost in its own sauce. Like it's just like, oh, there's all these like elements going on. There's the mimic. There's the the wraith. There's the Master Chief, and it just kind of overcomplicates itself when something like this is still very simplistic. I mean, it's like I said, it's very simplistic, but very fun, very creative, and just executes itself in such a glorious and well-timed manner. I love it. It's so cool and so well done. But also, it's kind of just what's the word for like self-capturing? No, it's kind of like Give me a second. I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay, so it was self-contained. So a self-contained story can also be very good, such as what's the word for it? Such as stories like I'm trying to think of a good self-contained story. Oh, like Into the Pit is literally just literally beginning point, climax, rising action, falling action, and then of course solution or conclusion, all contained within its pages. And this one, the entire plot itself here, and of course the ending is kind of self-containing, with of course a few arcs that might be a few hints as to where the future videos could be potentially going. Like I said, it's not like it's like limiting itself to just one video. Like certain episodes of like the Minecraft versus animation series was, where it's just kind of like side adventures, that might be leading on to an overarching goal. But it's more like the entire story of what's going on here is self-contained. But of course, we do get hints of what could be possibly happening in some future installments here for this influencer arc. Like maybe Green gets addicted to being online, gets addicted to recording literally his entire life and uploading that to YouTube. But like I said, that all is just it's self-contained, at least for the plot itself here, and kind of the rising, falling action. Kind of just solves itself here. But aside from without further ado, like I said, plot itself here, very simplistic, very well done. I love it. Now, though, to get into the actual body language and just, acting itself here, I love it. Let's get on to it. Now, of course, just the, oh my gosh. I love everything about the just way that they demonstrate their emotions here. It's not so much with the language that there's, that they can be speaking. It's more or less just the actions that they're doing. Like, just the, crazed movements, just these, like, the shrugs, just these, group hugs and stuff like that. It helps illustrate their emotions. It helps demonstrate just what they're talking about. And you can like get yourself a pretty good picture from certain actions. Like hold on, go right here. Let me to my favorite part. Like I think my favorite part is like right around here. Like look at this. Look at their body movement. Like just a second ago, they were excited. They were just like, "Yo, that was sick!" Like, and then you can they're jumping for joy. Like that kind of thing going on here, where you can kind of just I was about to get into some weird talk. Sorry about that. Where it's just like I'm about to go like, oh, you put an adjective then a noun. Like no, I'm not gonna say that. But overall, like I said, just they're jumping for joy. They're really excited. You can see it on their actions. You can see it in like the way that they move and just kind of how they interact at the moments. Of course, aside from that though, after this all kind of died down, they feel like self-accomplished. They feel like, oh yeah, that was actually pretty fire. We're just like that. We're him. And then of course these two are to look at the phone like, yo, look at that. Like, and they're just looking at the perspective like, yo, that's sick. I love it. And of course you see Green, over enthusiastic, just stomps on this on the Photoshop right there. Not Photoshop, but what's this one? I forgot what that application is called. But just the editing software itself there. And even things like this, where just Green is just adding the video stuff here, you can see the energy radiating from him. Not only from like what he's doing, but just kind of how he's doing it. He's going just like swiping things off the thing, doing like rapid movements, cutting up the film, and then of course diverting into certain parts, adding his own things, and he's all doing it such a fast and timely manner that honestly like he's just so excited to be doing this. Like I said, there's so many ways that you can express a character's emotions, and of course maybe just like dialogue that doesn't always involve speaking or of course facial structure entirely. You can basically kind of just record a movie without talking. That's how we used to do it, at least, just body language, over exaggerating, and of course just like these little like panels where they were doing like the text and what they would be speaking. Like I said, that can be done the same thing here, except without the speaking, more like just body movement, kind of entailing what their emotions are, what they're thinking of, and of course how they're kind of taking a situation. And overall, I love it. I've expressed this like so many times before with some of Alan Becker's like just videos in general. But like I said, I love this element. I love this element of Alan Becker's just kind of thing here because it'd be almost wrong at this point to start giving his characters voices, to start giving them this sort of like unnatural amount of life. Like it's better this way. It's better this way, and I love it. But of course, I do love to see people trying to give these characters voices and what they would be doing and what they would be saying. But of course, I don't think we'll be able to get anything like that. That might be too much for Alan Becker to put just to put together. But aside from like I said, over now that I don't think he could do it though. He could probably do it, and he could probably just put it so well together. It'd be honestly really cool. But I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to see something like that because I love how they kind of express themselves here in such a creative and like what's the word for it? Over exaggerated way. I love it. Anyways, like I said, body language and stuff here, the way that they kind of communicate. Really love it. I love it so much. Now, let's go into the actual visuals themselves. Let's get onto it. Now, of course, the visuals are so well put together. It's so creative from the footage and just how they interact with the world around them. Like, Green literally grabbed this little razor icon from the editing software, and he's doing all of this, and then he's pressing he's, it's just so cool. It's just so well put together. I love it. And I love how the visuals themselves are so meta about it. Like they're literally going to Google and just taking like hold on, where was like it was like right around hold on. Like look at this. They're literally going onto Google, grabbing explosion gifs and just taking them away. It's so cool. I love how meta they get with this series itself here. And I love how much they push the boundaries of like these sort of AI programs, not AI programs, but like these stick figure characters are inside a computer and have access to the internet in a way that just we don't really have it in any kind of context or any kind of way ourselves. It's just so cool and it's just so unique and I love it so much. Like I said, visuals themselves here are amazing. Just the actual models for the characters themselves here, pretty much very simplistic. Like I said, it's literally just stick figures. Even though only one of them has like a big round head with like nothing inside of it. Everybody else still looks really simplistic as well. And of course, aside from the actual simplisticness of it, the actual just lighting and shadows themselves here are overall very well done. I love how they differentiate the two, or at least the bad guy and Green in this case, with the bad guy himself here having more of a almost like a 3D movie effect going on with his body, whereas like half of it's blue, half of it is like red. Then sometimes it converges into white colors and all that. I love that. That is so cool and overall very fire. I love it. I love it so much. But like I said, aside from that though, like I said, models, lighting itself here, spectacular, so well done. I love it so much. It is so cool and overall very very well put together. And of course, the actual animation flow and style itself here was fire. Like I said, I love the simplistic nature here, but I also love this sort of uh like very action-based combat that we're getting here. Like I said, the art style that they got going on here, while simplistic, allows for a great amount of freedom in movement and action. And of course, we see that Darting Tide by itself here. Like, look at this. Like, just from how these like duplicates kind of just fade out of existence. Look at them. Like they kind of just they literally fade away like it's sort of like an 8-bit video game or you're playing Street Fighter and you just hit somebody so hard it's like these little pixels coming out. It is so cool and so well done and purely a stylistic choice that I honestly really appreciate. It makes these characters feel more like digitized like anomalies, like more like what's that one character from Gravity Falls that was like almost a blatant ripoff of Ryu from Street Fighter. I don't know his name, but if you know, put in the comments down below. But he reminds me of that kind of character himself there. And when they lose, they kind of just fade into pixels and bytes. I love it. It's really cool and overall very well done. And I love how they put something similar here. It is so spectacular. I do kind of wish they made references to maybe like the Hadouken and stuff like that. But of course, that's not for this video. That is not for this video. This is mostly just AI. More like just Photoshop. No, more like editing magic here. Yeah, I like it. No, Rob's just the actual, just no. Not only is art style itself here very cool, but the actual just the flow itself here is so good, and especially for the fights themselves here. They move so fluidly and so well. It's just and like I said, it just gives them this sort of like movement and just this like sort of enchanting way that they give like or that they fight. It just feels so. What's the word for it? Not unnatural, but more of like superhuman. It feels so cool and it just looks so cool. It just looks so cool and I love it so much. It is spectacular and overall really well put together. Anyways, aside from that yapping, like I said, that does conclude for my that really does conclude for the actual stuff here. Like I said, I love the smoothness of the animation stuff here. All the characters move extremely well. The models themselves are really cool, and of course, like I said, animation really solid. The actors know body language and of course just the expressions of the characters themselves here really well done. I love it so much. And of course, the actual plot itself here, self-contained, but also has potential for any future installments. It doesn't like close the door. It kind of just leaves itself a little ajar for any future, projects that might be put into there, which I'm over excited to see. So I'll leave those in the comments down below. And at least I'll ask the question that I'll have you guys leave in the comments down below. And aside from those, overall plot stuff here, very well done. I love it. And of course, that kind of does conclude the actual stuff here. So like I said, please go check it out. Link down below, end card right there. Go check out the original stuff here right there. And of course, another end card right there for another one of my videos here, editing and catching that. So please consider checking that out as well. And of course, like you just say, consider hitting the like button, subscribing. It helps us so much with the channel itself and just helps me out a ton. And of course, it just helps me out greatly. And of course, when you don't have to do it, go ahead and hit the notification bell for next time I upload. And of course, consider hitting the bell icon. Alright, the bell icon. That's the same thing. The notification bell, and of course, the actual comment section down below. And let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions on the actual stuff. If you liked it, you hated it, that's really interesting, or you didn't find it interesting at all. Like I said, leave a comment down below detailing your just thoughts on it. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone right now. It was telling me that I had like 4% battery. And of course, like I said, yeah, like, subscribe, notification bell, comment down below. And of course, that little thing I was gonna ask you guys. Yeah, what do you think is gonna be, in the potential, or what do you think it could potentially be happening in the second episode of this, green influencer arc? My best guess is that we're gonna be seeing, maybe Green getting more obsessed with the YouTube content creating, and then we're gonna see, at least just him, maybe getting more obsessed over the actual support and love that he's getting, that he might be like, I need to do more of this, and just kind of what's the word for it, kind of just starting to develop an addiction to being critically online, or at least what's the word for it, critically offline, or give me a second here, I'll be right back. I guess it's either or. Yeah, so they're on people that are on. Like I said, I do believe that's gonna be the next installment of the actual just series stuff here, where Green just gets more chronically online. And of course, aside from that, like I said, yeah, that's what I think. Leave your comments down below. And of course, like I usually say, have a great day, take care of yourself, stay safe, have a just wonderful evening, or at least a wonderful morning for you guys. If it's morning, if it's night, have a wonderful night. And yeah, overall though, I lost my brain cells right there, so just let me reset it. Okay, there we go. Anyways, like I said, have a great day, take care of yourself, stay safe, and of course, if you are feeling sick or if you're not feeling well, take plenty of medicine, get plenty of rest, and of course, try to recover as best as you can. And of course, I've already made this video almost 15 times longer than it should have been. I do apologize. And of course, night for doom. Consider hitting the share button and stuff here. It helps me out a lot as a creator stuff here, and just really helps me out a lot in terms of just kind of spreading the name for the channel stuff out there. You don't have to do it, but like I said, it just helps me out a lot. So please consider doing it. And that's for do though. Take care, stay safe. I'll be seeing you boys tomorrow. Bye bye for now though.